Hello friends and welcome to Edupedia World Videos. This is the course Basics of Programming in C language, and right now we are covering the pointers in details. Okay, so we have done the theoretical part of pointers and here are some practical sessions on pointers. Okay, so we will begin with a simple program in which we will declare a pointer and then assign an address of a variable to the pointer. So let me start a new project. Okay, I will use a console application as always, and then let us name this project as pointer1. Okay, so I will open the main file and I will remove the unwanted code from over here. Now, okay, so what is a pointer? Well, a pointer is a variable that can store the address of another variable. Okay, so how to declare a pointer? A pointer is declared in the normal fashion like a variable, but the difference is that it has the variable name in case of a pointer is prepended by an asterisk while declaration. So after the data type you give the asterisk and then the name of the pointer. And what should be the data type of the pointer? The data type of a pointer should always match the data type of the variable of which address we have to store in the pointer. Okay, so suppose we have to store the address of an integer into a pointer, so the data type should be integer for the pointer. And in case we want to store a character's address in a pointer, then the data type of pointer should also be a character, although the value which is inside that pointer will always be numeric because it will always be a memory location address, and memory locations are addressed using numbers. Okay, so let us start our program. First of all, I am declaring a variable, and let this variable be num. So it is of the data type integer. Okay, and I am assigning a value of 100 to this. Okay, now declare a pointer. Since our variable is of type integer, our pointer should also be of int type. To start the pointer declaration, after the data type we have to give asterisk and then the name of the pointer. So let me name this as num underscore ptr. Okay, equal to, so if you want to initialize a pointer, okay, you should initialize it by a value null. So null is a hash defined inside C language which has a value equal to 0. Okay, so when you initialize a pointer, so you should always initialize it with null. Null means that pointer does not point to any memory location. Okay, so that is how you initialize a pointer. Now to store the value of a variable inside a pointer, let's see what we have to do. First of all, on the left hand side we will have the pointer variable equal to, then we have to give the address of variable which we have to store. So address of operator we have also done earlier while doing the scanf statement, because at that time we give the address of the variable. Same address of operators, that is ampersand, will be used over here, and then we have to give the variable name which is num. Okay, so now address of this variable num is stored into the pointer variable num underscore ptr. We can also print the address of the variable num over here. So print the address, since address is a numeric value. Okay, so whenever you want to print the address of a pointer or a value which is there inside the pointer, okay, you have to print it using %d format specifier. You can write it like this: address that pointer stores colon %d, and we will print out the num ptr. Okay, so this will print out the address that is stored inside the pointer. Suppose we want to print the value which is at that address. Okay, so value at the address to which num ptr is pointing will be the value of num, because numptr is pointing to the address of num. So the value at that address would be the value of num, which is 100. Okay, so we will print that also. To print that, we will need what is known as the dereferencing operator. Okay, dereferencing operator means it dereferences a pointer, or it takes out the value from the pointer location. So where the pointer is pointing, it will go to that memory location and take out the value from there. Okay, so the value stored at address colon %d. So here we will be printing our address is %d. Since our variable is of integer type, so value will also be of integer type, and the second %d will be replaced by our value. So num ptr will print the address, and to print the value we need the value of operator, or the dereferencing operator, which is asterisk num ptr. So this shall print the value. Okay, so let us see now how our code is working. First of all, let us save it, then compile it, and I will then execute my code using this. Okay, so there is a small error. I by mistake put this / over here. Okay, let me save my code after that and compile it. Okay, so it has compiled. Now it will be executing. Okay, so now our code has executed, and it has first printed the address that pointer stores is this one, 2686744. So this is a numeric value which actually is the address of a memory location inside your RAM. Okay, inside the random access memory, this is an address of a location. Okay, and the next line that is printed is the value stored at this particular address is 100. So 100 is the value of our variable num, and numptr stores the address of variable num. Okay, so when we print numptr, it actually prints the address of variable num. So this is the address where this num variable is stored. Okay, and when we dereference it using the star operator or value of operator, we get the value which is stored at this address, which is 100. So whenever we have to print the value to which the pointer is pointing to, we have to use the dereference or the value of operator, which is star. And whenever we have to store the address of a variable inside another variable, or whenever we have to print the address of the variable, we need to use the address of operator, which is the ampersand operator. Okay, so I hope that this small video made clear how to use pointers, how to declare them, and how to initialize them, and then how to use the address of and the value of operators. Although we will be doing a lot more of these in our subsequent videos, where you will learn how to use arrays as pointers and various other things. You will also learn a bit of a pointer arithmetic, incrementing and decrementing pointers, and a lot of more stuff. So keep on watching Basics of Programming in C language. Thank you.